Moi, j'en ai marre. Je vais mettre un but.
Pourquoi il restait là, Franz? Il vous accompagne toujours?
Si un jour on tire dessus, comme au cinéma, ça sera utile comme bouclier.
C'est terrible de dire ça.
Oui.
Most important thing to happen in reality TV this week, the return of the Muppets.
Oh, isn't that cute little children's show with puppets?
I did not think I could actually physically enjoy this show, and then there was this banging up in the rafters, and it was animals saying, "Dance, dance!"
It's an unfair advantage for any contestant to have the Muppets on their side.
Oh, totally.
They probably should have had the Muppets saved for results night because I feel like that's a million votes for Aaron Carter right there.
Yeah.
I think they're one of the less likable pairings on the show. There was a little controversy this week that Aaron apparently said something on a radio show like, oh, I've got this in the bag, and then they had to sort of backpedal. But there is a slight hint of cocky, and I loved his face this week when Donny Osmond was about to get his scores, and Aaron Carter is sitting back there like stone-faced, because I think he thought maybe Donnie would match or surpass his scores. And then when Donnie didn't get 3 9s, you could see Aaron was like, oh yeah, like applauding.
Good job, dude.
It's fantastic that dance knows no age. I mean, you just seem to be so full of life.
He's 51, oh my God.
You're one of the oldest contestants ever.
You are a little bit older than some of the other guys.
Rub it in,
no,
okay,
no,
rub
but
it in.
I'm really sort of baffled by how many times they mentioned it, that he's the old one, Donnie, whereas Tom DeLay dances like he has one foot in the grave.
One almost fractured foot in
One
the
almost
grave.
fractured foot, and maybe he actually does, literally.
Now that was hilarious.
Yes, it was really funny.
You suppose they meant it to be?
It's actress Debbie Mazar and her partner Maxim Shmerkovsky.
It is pronounced Mazar.
It is Mazar.
Why can't she get any love?
And she has to have the indignity of being in the bottom two. I don't understand.
Kathy Ireland?
Was Kathy
Who
Ireland?
does not know what the verb extend means?
Extend the legs. Extend them. Straighten them. Thank you.
Poor Kathy Ireland. This didn't really work out too well for her.
Bad donkey couple.
Maya, I think, has the whole combo locked up
Yeah.
of sexy and talent. Her jive was fantastic.
That was amazing.
Would you go to bed with me?
She may be the ringer of the competition.
Clearly she's had a little bit of dance training, you think?
Yeah.
The one situation that really needed to be reined in this week, though, was the hair situation.
There was lots of controversial hair. Kelly Osbourne with her Swiss Miss fake hair.
It was like a dinner roll or like I got hungry for like a breakfast pastry.
Yeah, or like, oh, I want to read Heidi. But nothing was worse than Joanna. Like, I was afraid of what sort of rats and rodents and all kinds of nastiness was going to crawl out of there.
It was seriously like sponsored by the alpaca farmers of America because there was like a big alpaca tuft in the back.
Twigs.
But then there was like an additional sort of entity. It almost looked like a ferret. Like you could see when she sort of shook it out,
That's
like there was
classy.
something extra up in there.
Oh, yeah.
Which separated her from Kim Johnson and Samantha Harris on Results Night, who just had bedraggled
Badness,
weaves,
yes.
which were not pretty. But poor Joanna, maybe she couldn't see what was going on in the back.
Or
but-
maybe she's just not that smart.
Joanna Krupa, we apologize. You have immediately become the punching bag for reality.
You thrive in being driven hard.
You are our Project Runway TV Watch maven, and you are now going to be interviewing
Yes.
the exiting contestants on EW.com.
Someone was trying to sabotage you by
Somebody
stealing
was,
your bobbin?
Yeah, and they were also taking the thread off of the machine.
Poor Louise. I don't feel like she was the most rockin' qualified contestant this season, but I don't think she was among the worst. We know who the worst is, and that's Nicholas. Nicolas, as Heidi says.
It doesn't worry me that Nicholas has immunity. My 2 designs are so strong that I'm very confident that we will be in the top.
He was so clearly skating on his immunity this week, and I mean, maybe the guy knows that, he must know that he's playing a part here and that he's really not a very good designer at all and he's just playing the bitch.
I'm gonna try to help Louise as much as I can on the runway. When she gets up in front of the judges, she needs to know who the person that she's selling for, and I don't think she really has a clue.
All he did was bitch about other people and bitch about Louise.
Ruffles. One of the things that I hate the most is ruffles, and a lot of the designers, when they get stumped, put more ruffles on the dress.
Who knew they were so controversial.
Just because he doesn't like ruffles doesn't make him a good designer.
I hate ruffles.
There was no suspense.
None.
In the episode. What, they're going to send home Christopher? I mean, I did have a moment of panic. They just sent home Ramon,
Yeah.
and he was pretty good. But I was like, if they send home Christopher, I may have to be done with this season.
It really would have gone off the rails, because then it's like, not only did they break Project Runway tradition in the first 2 episodes by getting rid of the weirdos, who they usually keep around forever, even though they annoy people, but that's why they're there. I'm glad Christopher didn't go. I've not loved everything he's done, but he's certainly one of the strongest.
You're in.
I was glad to see Michael Kors back, though.
Michael Kors has this phenomenal and succinct way of bringing the bitchery.
This truly looks like a bridesmaid's dress with a shower loofah ruched up the front of it. I mean, no modern girl wants to wear that dress.
I've never been so glad to hear the words shower loofah.
And ruched in the same sentence. Now all we need is a little bit of Nina Garcia, and I question your taste level.
Yes! And don't bore me.
And we'll be set.
She's coming back this month.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Oh my god, finally a fragrance for our Celeb Reality Times, you guys. It's my unspeakable signature scent with essence of tangerine, Courvoisier, hummingbird wings, which are like totally cool, corn chowder, jojoba, red dye, number 7, polyethylene glycol, hydroxycut, and glue. When you reek of desperation, Kim Kardashian, fame whore. How's that?
Can you try it a little sexier?
When you reek of desperation, Kim Kardashian, fame whore. Or
Kim Kardashian Fame Whore. Available exclusively at Family Dollar and Petco. Let's talk about So You Think You Can Dance. How about the New Orleans, what's it called?
What was that called?
New Orleans Bounce.
Holy crap.
Holy maracas!
Holy smokes.
Yes, ma'am.
I have to admit, I got like a pure surge of joy watching him. I was like clapping like Paula Abdul on my couch because it was just so exciting to see someone do something that crazy.
It was amazing, and already what he was doing in the footage on the street was kind of cool. I was like, okay, this is different. I haven't seen this. But then when he got on stage and it was really kicking in, I was just like, how is that possible?
He was up on one foot and he was like,
yeah, for like 5 minutes.
Break it down, break it down. You know, I really like that. Yep, me too. Are we in the right theater?
And I want the guy who is his mentor, I want him to like choreograph Beyonce's next video.
I'm gonna let you finish, but Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time.
Because the only way that could have been
From
better
your lips.
was if it had been done to Single Ladies.
I
Because Single
know.
Ladies makes everything a little bit better.
It makes everything better.
Makes Glee better. Makes life better. The other music that makes things perfect is the music of Chris Allen.
Aww.
You're starting ground floor again, reintroducing yourself to America. You don't have a rehab or sex or prison scandal.
No.
Is it hard to just go out there and do it with the music? Do you stress out at all about that?
I was watching the VMAs and I was like, I was talking to somebody and I was like, do I have to wear like weird clothes and be kind of like a crazy person to, not crazy, but just kind of out there to be successful in the music industry? And I was like, you know what? I don't think so. But I think those are the people that kind of get noticed a little bit more and a little bit more attention drawn on them. But you know, that's not my thing, and it never has been. I'm not trying to draw attention to myself. I'm just trying to go out there and make music, and I think there are plenty of people out there that are going out there and doing that and being very successful. So that's my plan, man. It's just go out there and
let the music speak for you.
Yeah.
Let someone else rip a mic out of your hand, not the other way around.
Absolutely.
That's, you know, Taylor Swift did all right in the publicity department. after that
I would
herself.
say so, and she's just you know, she goes out there and does her thing. So I really respect her. I think she's great.
let's scream pretty.
If you need ridiculous, there's always Top Model.
Top Model.
Tyra loves a smoky eye.
Who
will be eliminated tonight. That show could just be condensed to 30 seconds of pure ridiculousness.
Her hands look like Gollum.
Tyra brings out one of her stable of gays, Benny Ninja, the Squirrel Twins, dude who talks about how she loves a smoky eye.
One of Tyra's favorite looks is a smoky eye.
Then she sends them to Walmart.
And that was really, really kind of creepy, because not only was it Walmart, but it was Walmart in the middle of the night in an abandoned parking lot.
Okay, this is
really strange. It's really late.
All I can say is if one of the girls had come out of that store with a job, she could have been declared the winner of the season and they could have called it a day. Because frankly, any employment for these girls would be better than
They're already ahead of the game.
what they've got now. Please study the aisles carefully, ladies. This is where you'll be stocking shelves in a hot minute. She's teaching them like the most bizarre skills.
Okay, here we go.
Jennifer this week, she taught her how to badly fake an orgasm during a photo shoot.
What did you think? Shocking. Yes, but was it funny? Of course not. That'd really be shocking.
Tyra as photographer.
She can model, but she's not a model.
Tyra wrapped in a mummified scarf thing.
With her space jumpsuit?
You knew the minute you saw that there was like a human being wrapped up in a scarf, it was like,
I know.
Her again.
I know.
Are you surprised it's her?
Who else was it going to be?
To use a bunk French accent like, je neuf, you know, je neuf, Tyra, je neuf.
Or